What's up guys, Dragon2020 here, and today we're here to do a different kind of video. Today we are going to debunk the Versus Battle Wiki. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so let's talk about the first issue that I got here, right? So Dea, she is listed at, here it is, hypersonic. Okay, cool, right? Evades cloud to ground lightning. Last time I checked, hold on a second, that is at Mach 1282. Mach 1282 would fall within this range right here. Massively hypersonic. Meaning Dea, which is right here, is at the wrong speed. But that's not all. The Running Shogun is listed at the speed that lore accurate Dea is at. In the on the website, it states that she dodged lightning, but for some reason she's not at the correct speed. And the Running Shogun is at the exact same speed. Now, it gets worse than even that. Alright, so hypersonic is 5 to 10 times the speed of sound. I want y'all to watch this real quick. This is Fischl's promotional video. Alright, watch this. Did you hear that? Oh, sorry, it was too quick. There was no way you could have heard that. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Fischl broke the sound barrier. And if you're following Newton's law of motion, equal and opposite forces, Fischl, in order to jump backwards the way that she did, would have to move twice the speed of sound, because she would have to move at the speed of sound in order to stop herself, right? Her legs have to be moving that fast to stop herself. And she not only does that, she proceeds to strike a pose immediately after. So that means this was ultra casual. Fischl, humans are capable at running at 15 miles per hour and punching at 45 miles per hour. The first example is travel speed, and the second example is fighting speed. So going off of math, Fischl should be, because 45 is 3 times larger than 15, Fischl should be 6 times the speed of sound, casually, and you could just say she's double that, putting her at 12, putting her in the range of hypersonic, the same speed Dea is at. Now, this feat right here, hold on a second. There we go. Let me zoom in on this and read this for you. Okay. It says, luckily, luckily there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. So that means this is the upper threshold of what Dea is capable of. So since what I talked about before is what Fischl can normally fight at, 6 to 12 times the speed of sound, that would mean Fischl, lore accurate Fischl, can put hands on this version of Dea. For those who don't understand why this is such a bad thing, Fischl is a 14 to 15-year-old girl who goes around acting like a pretty little princess, and this is a battle-hardened mercenary, of which this hand right here has metallic claws on it, and she is okay impaling people on these metallic claws. Does that sound like a girl who goes around pretending to be a pretty little princess would be able to fight this? No. Right here. There are 7 archons. This is one of them, and there are 4 shades. That's 11 people, minus the first descender, making that 12. So 12 people. This, out of those 12 people, is one of the is up there in the top 5 strongest. No, top 6 strongest. Sorry, top 6 strongest of the 4 people that I just mentioned. First descender, 4 shades, 7 archons, top 6, with this being the strongest archon. Yet, she is the exact same speed of some rich girl's mercenary. Of some rich girl's bodyguard. That should instantly tell you what's wrong here. So now that I've seasoned y'all up real good, let me explain to why this is such a big deal and why I'm making this video. So, over the last 2 years, I've been watching this wiki page specifically, the Raiden Shogun's wiki page. And that's because I believe she was the strongest character. So if the strongest character is at the incorrect number, then everybody else is at an incorrect number. And sure enough, people have, realized she's much stronger than this and faster than this. At one point, they changed this to sub-relativistic and this to multi-solar system level. Though when they changed this to multi-solar system level, they kept this at massively hypersonic plus. I'm going to give them a pass, but I will say this. You can't be massively hypersonic plus and multi-solar system level. That's physically impossible. You have to be at least the speed of light and to be multi-solar system level, or at least faster than that. But at least they made that change. Then somebody came in and edited this page, and for the last 2 years tried their best to keep it around here, or around here, and this said island level. This said island level or high island level right here. So the fact that Dea is at hypersonic when she's supposed to be at massively hypersonic plus right here, and the Raiden Shogun is at that speed, that tells me the people who made these pages don't do their research. They don't even go on the pages. They don't go over here at the very bottom of the page. And what I did was, to get to here, is I clicked on this and opened it in a new tab, and it took me here. See? This is where it took me. That took a couple seconds. They didn't do this. If you go on my channel, you'll see that I spend way more than a few seconds researching these characters. I spend weeks, months researching something. Power characters in Genshin Impact Part 4. That took 6 to 7 months to come out. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, that was in development for 6 to 7 months. And the Adapt This video was in development for equally as long. So that's how much research I have been doing. 6 to 7 months on just those 2 videos alone. Versus here, they did absolutely none. Yet, they keep changing the wiki page back to what's incorrect after someone changes it to make it correct. As if they believe that what they're saying is so correct that everybody else is wrong, even though everybody else does the research. Hold on a second, I want to pull this up. Alright, just to show you what I was talking about earlier. See this right here? This is a previous post. This is exactly what I was talking about. Massively hypersonic. Right? So if these people spent any amount of time doing some research, even on here, like I had to go on here in order to see this. Right? Like this is the person who edited this. I can't find the person who made the sub-relativistic one. But I will say people have been editing this. I found at least 2 multi-solar systems, and as far as I can remember, 1 sub-relativistic, which is both is more leaning towards incorrect than correct. Massively hypersonic and sub-relativistic is more incorrect than correct. It's more so faster than the speed of light, massively faster than the speed of light, and then that plus, right? Massively faster than the speed of light plus, not hypersonic. And you can't be hypersonic in multi-solar system level. So let's go over here to the newest post. The characters that are being used to determine the Rising Shogun's strength is... Where is it? Oh, her speed. Karan and Yelan. Right? So, Karan... Let's talk about Yelan first. Alright. So, I wrote this down right here. So the Jade Chamber feat was to show mortals and gods coming together to beat a foe without the need of their Archon. Osile was beaten by an Archon. So Osile is the standard, or the metric that is being used to judge whether these characters can do this without the need of an Archon. Geo Traveler is stronger than Ningguang, who is stronger than Ganyu, who by feats and statements have powers that Yelan can only dream of, in both biology and magical abilities. The device that was used in the chasm was made by Yelan's ancestors / grandparents, and was powered by Xiao, who was there for the Jade Chamber feat, and contributed. Keqing is a mortal that can stand with the gods, like Ningguang, visually shown with the Jade Chamber feat, and her job and leeway, making her stronger than Yelan. Yet, Keqing, Ganyu, Xiao, Ningguang, none of these characters were used here instead of Karan and Yelan, of which both of these characters, watch this, are featless. Both of these characters are featless, except scaling off of Daya, who should be massively faster than the speed of light plus, and Yelan in Karan should be faster and stronger than Daya. So bare minimum, these people should be sub-relativistic to sub-relativistic and sub-relativistic plus to relativistic, and even relativistic plus, or arguably the speed of light. Now, how would anyone know this? By doing research, by studying the context behind each and everything. You can't just come on here and say X, Y, and Z and just act like X, Y, and Z is law. You can't do that. That's exactly what's going on here with the Raiden Shogun. I will say it used to be Island Level Plus, but it doesn't matter. In Power Characters in Genshin Impact Part 4, Part 3, you should start to see how much of a lowball this is. I talk about star level, now we're talking about infinite scaling, universal, multiversal, right? And the same goes for speed, infinite speed, massively faster than the speed of light, plus speed. That's what we're talking about now, not this, not that, and that only came from research. I already talked about my adapters video. Is there anything else here that I needed to talk about? Yeah, that one thing. So how about this? With just a little bit of research, I'm going to show you how far up you can get the Raiden Shogun from this. So Dea was at this speed. Right here. Well, what I said Dea is. She is at this speed. Dea on the wiki is right here, right? Hypersonic, that's correct. So hypersonic is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from here. So if this is Dea's actual speed, I would have to count to 5 and I get to the speed of light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The speed of light. Now understand that Goro in promotional material was seen fighting the Golden Wolf Lord that shoots a laser. And he was fighting it by himself. In order to dodge a laser, there's 2 methods that you would have to go by. You would have to aim dodge, meaning you dodge it before it's fired, which that would put Goro in massively hypersonic plus. Or if he dodged it after it was fired, it would be speed of light, faster than the speed of light, faster than the speed of light plus. So starting from the highest range, like right around here, that we can get Goro, you see that if we try to go to 5 tiers down from here, we can't. This is as far as we go. Massively faster than the speed of light plus. Boom. That took how many seconds? Like if you go over to the Genshin Wiki, let's do this. You go over to the Genshin Wiki. Right? You come over here, and when a search bar comes up, you type in an enemy you think can shoot a laser, right? Let's just say you have the game open, you type it in, you look for it, and you'll find the laser dodge feat, right? Dea, believe it or not, has this laser dodge feat too, because she lives in a region where there are robots that shoot lasers. So either she's in massively hypersonic plus, because she can dodge lasers before they're fired, or she can dodge lasers after they're fired, so that would make her the speed of light, or faster than the speed of light. Boom. That is how easy it is to find these light speed feats for these lower tier characters. And the fact that this wasn't done, well, it was done at some point, but it was changed back. That's the problem. It was changed back to this. So the fact that this was changed back to Massively Hypersonic Plus means that the person didn't even bother to do that, or even go into the actual game itself to look for things that shoot lasers. And then give that feat to lower tier characters below Dea or at Dea's level. So I think I've rambled on way more than enough. I pretty much showed you how credible the Versus Wiki is when it comes to these characters. I didn't even talk about Corinne, and I have her thing open right here. And I don't need to, but I'll just go over it real quick. Her speed is hypersonic. Same speed as Dea. Who's faster? Champion duelist of a nation, or some rich girl's bodyguard? I think actually, yeah, I did go over this at the beginning, so I'm just repeating myself. So that's all I have to do. That's all I have to say. And in order for me to, and I actually was able to try and fact check what I was talking about earlier about this, the multi-solar system level thing, by going to my video right around here, because I remember seeing the feat. I started talking about, stuff like that. And in the video, let me pause it for a second. Let me pause the recording for a second. Found it. It is right here. You see that? I actually screenshotted it and put it in my video, Subrelativistic. And this is the date the video was posted on, June 29th, 2024. That's when this was subrelativistic. And as you see right here, it was multi-solar system at one point. I just wanted to show that before I ended the videos, so that way you don't think I'm crazy. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful day.